the World Health Organization, accusing it
of severely mismanaging and covering up the spread of the coronavirus.
There's reaction overseas. Fox's Simon Owen Atherton live from London.
Dave, the World Health Organization is due to hold a news conference shortly, but ahead of that, the European Union saying there is no justification for halting funding at a time when the agency's efforts are needed more than ever. Australia's Prime Minister says he sympathises with the President's complaint, but adds that the WHO does important work, while Iran's Foreign Minister says in a tweet, the world is learning that the US regime's bullying and blathering kills people. Dave?
Simon, for a third day in a row, Joe Biden gets a big endorsement. First it was Bernie Sanders Monday, then former President Obama yesterday. Now Elizabeth Warren backs Biden. The senator dropped out of the race last month. America's listening to Fox News.
Now, here's your Storm Team 10 forecast.
We start out today with a few scattered showers, and by the afternoon we dry out. Skies turn partly sunny before the day is done. Highs reach the low 50s. Another spotty shower is possible early Thursday before a largely drier but cooler day and highs in the low 50s. I'm Storm Team 10 meteorologist Christina Ernie on News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM.
News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM. Traffic.
Well, you're actually clearing out of the way. Left side of the road, 146 southbound and 116 in Lincoln. Rest of your ride looking good, certainly through the city of Providence. No complaints on the 610 connector or 95. Fall River getting you through as well on both 24 and 195. With your southern New England traffic, I'm John.
This report is sponsored by Batteries Plus Bulbs. Batteries Plus Bulbs is open and ready to serve you, now offering curbside pickup. Repair services continue, and Batteries Plus Bulbs experts are on site and working to fix and repower broken phones, tablets, and laptops to keep our community working and learning. Stay safe and healthy with Batteries Plus Bulbs.
You have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-276-1640. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-276-1640. That's 800-276-1640 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-276-1640. 800-276-1640.
Let's call someone before that tree comes down on the garage.
Honey, I've got this.
Now the insurance company's got this.
Call Mike's Professional Tree Service and talk to the guys who got this. 401-823-7485.
These are trying times, but one thing that always brings some comfort is a tasty meal. While you're spending extra time at home, you can still enjoy some of your favorite dishes. Find a list of more than 200 Providence area restaurants where you can get meals to go at GoProvidence.com.
News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM.
You for nominations for the biggest dictator in the country, those wannabe dictators that are just doing all kinds of crazy things, because on Monday we are going to announce the biggest dictator in America and give them the coveted Chairman Mao Award, which is a beautiful statue and highly coveted. But there is somebody who's going the opposite direction. There are a few governors and a few sheriffs and other people all around the country that are actually standing up and saying, no, I believe in the people. One of the biggest examples is the governor of South Dakota. She joins us in 1 minute.
This is the Glenn Beck Program.
It can be difficult or embarrassing talking to your doctor about ED. And look, it could be something, though, that indicates a more serious health problem that you want to make sure you get taken care of. Might be difficult talking to your doctor about hair loss. Well, they have treatments for this stuff, and there's no reason you have to deal with these issues it, the better all these things work. Why not go to Roman, and this way you don't have to deal with a face-to-face awkward sort of conversation. Get it all taken care of online. With Roman, you can get a free online evaluation and ongoing care for ED or hair loss, all from the comfort and privacy of your home. The doctor will work with you to find the best treatment plan, and if medication is appropriate, Roman will ship it to you with free 2-day shipping. The process is simple and discreet. Go to GetRoman.com/back. GetRoman.com/back and complete an online visit today to connect with a doctor and take care of it. Go to GetRoman.com/back to get a free online visit, free 2-day shipping. It's GetRoman.com/back for a free visit to get started. GetRoman.com/back.
Our next guest grew up on a farm and a ranch in Hamlin County, South Dakota. From the time she could walk, she worked beside her dad on the ranch, and worked with horses and cattle, and maybe that's what gave her a little bit of extra common sense. She's now serving as South Dakota's 33rd governor, and she joins us now. Hello, Governor. How are you?
Hi, Glenn. I'm doing good.
It's great to have you on. I want to go over what you announced on Monday, and what you're doing and why this sets you guys apart from everybody else. With hydroxychloroquine.
Yeah, we did. We announced the first statewide, state-backed clinical trial of hydroxychloroquine. We really desired to go on offense against this virus. So we partnered with our healthcare systems. Leading the clinical trial will be Sanford Health. But we also have 2 other systems within the state of South Dakota that are participating as well, to make sure that we're getting a wide swath of individuals participating in this trial. So it will be the first ever statewide one, and one that a state is helping to fund and facilitate, that will encompass virtually 80 to 90% of our doctors in the state and up to 100,000 people throughout the process. So we're focused on making sure that we're not just dealing with taking care of our people, but also putting the research in to make sure we have a long-term solution to help fight this virus.
And what made you decide to do this? I mean, if you look at the press, everyone is downplaying hydroxychloroquine.
Well, we have a healthcare system, Sanford, that's world-renowned for their research abilities, and they've been working in several different areas. To have that kind of capacity in our state is a real gift to us. And I was watching what was happening across the country, and everybody reacting to the virus and not being proactive to really make sure we were getting in front of it, that we could give a therapeutic to folks so that they didn't necessarily have to hide from the virus. They could get out there and fight it off and make sure that they could get back to their daily lives as well. So for me, it's part of the solution. We're doing some recommendations to folks to follow CDC guidance, and we're also making sure that we're using technology to do contact tracing, but then having the ability to have this drug trial in our state for such a wide percentage of our population allows us to really go on offense and go after this and make sure we have an option for those individuals who do get sick.
When I heard about this, that you were going to do this last weekend, I knew you were going to be dragged through the mud by the press. Washington Post didn't, pull any punches on that. It gave the expected response. They said that you were the one who said there's not going to be a statewide order to stay home. It's the individuals, not the government, should decide. And now you've got a meat processing plant with 400 people that are sick. Do you want to respond to that at all?
Well, that article's completely inaccurate, and it doesn't surprise me because I've seen it a lot, not just in national press, but even here locally with details being left out of articles. But, the pork processing plant that we do have today that's a hot spot, that we have an outbreak going on there, is a critical infrastructure business. Regardless on if I had chosen to put a shelter-in-place order across the state of South Dakota, that plant would have been up and operating because it's such an important part of our food supply, and frankly, having it